And welcome back to more Animal Crossing New Horizons. So last time we found a home for our new neighbor Carlos, and this time we are going to play around with moving houses. I want to experiment by moving one of the two sets, either the one to the acre directly to the left of us, or in the lower right acre with Shari and Pierce. Now that we have more real estate, I might move Pierce's house, like, left of the town hall, or something. Find a new place for him to live, instead of just sort of haphazardly all around town. So yeah, that's our project for the day. I should also mention it's Sunday, so we should have gone a visitor. Daisy May, who I think is Joan's granddaughter, comes by on Sundays and sells turnips. Unfortunately, I don't wake up early enough, so we won't be seeing her for a while. Why is there a poster of Nook in his own office? I just kind of had this sink in of like, why is that there? About layout changes. An island home. Wow, this is really inconvenient. They don't even give you a map for this. Cool. Pierce, understood. The construction will... Ew. That's too many bells for what I have right now. Maybe I should check my, ABD account. Also, I should check which house I'm actually deciding to move. That'd be a good idea. I'm a little torn. I'm kind of having second thoughts, because I had this thing about I should put all the houses in like rows. And now I'm like, should I do that? Would it be better if the houses weren't in rows? Because then it would look more organic to not be in rows. So I'm having, yeah, some second thoughts about that, actually. But yeah, generally kind of clumped in groups of two is kind of my overall idea for my town. So yeah, we have, Rodeo and Puddles together, Bertha and the new visitor, Pierce and Shari, two houses kind of lower down, and yeah, then there's the problem of where do I put the remaining two houses, because we can have up to 10. Again, I might have to move my house somewhere. I might move, yeah, my house kind of where, in like E2 somewhere. Or near the shops. Like between the town hall and the shops, I might do that, actually. But yeah, I'm still this is very much a work in progress. I definitely need to, think this through. By the way, you might have noticed this little app in the corner. What happened was I was just checking through the tutorial of travel, basically, and basically they give you a friend list of people you've played with. I didn't actually play with anybody, even though I was checking out the options. It was just a lot of talk about like, oh yeah, don't do anything inappropriate in other people's towns and so on, the usual. Yeah, nothing too substantial. Yeah, I am very conflicted about this town now, because I feel like I've made some costly mistakes. Literally costly. Again, I wish I had thought to put my house on the other side of the river, next to where the shops are, because that location I picked near the bridge is actually kind of nice. Yeah, it's actually kind of a nice spot for it, and I kind of wish I'd gone with that. But yeah, I might move Shari and Pierce's house closer together to give room for someone else. Logistics. In terms of logistics, I don't know if I want to put someone's house near an airport, because that'd be noisy for them if we're going by real-world circumstances. I could always put a house near the top right lake or pond, like on the slightly darker green section right below where the pond is. I could always put a house there. Again, kind of isolated, but hey, might work out for some villagers. Again, I have a lot of plans, and I know I've been talking a ton about my plans for my town, but that just kind of goes to show how Let's Plays work, actually. One thing I find is I don't think on my feet very well. I have to stop and consider things for a very, very long time. And that's actually kind of a problem with Animal Crossing, is when trying to do a Let's Play, it doesn't give you a ton of time to really plan things out. So, again, this is going to be very much a work in progress. Also, for example, these are one space apart. However, coming over here, these houses are 2 spaces apart. So, is that 3? That's 2. So yeah, that was a little bit of a mistake. And yeah, every time you misplace a house, you have to spend like 50,000 bells. So, again, the shops, I'm happy about. The 2 shops next to each other, Wild World style, I'm happy about this. Museum, I'm happy with. Campsite, cool. Literally every house is gonna be in limbo for a while. Mainly because, okay, since I didn't actually end up moving a house because I need to give it more thought. Basically, my basic game plan is, move this house down. Right about here-ish. Yeah, like, right about here. Move Pierce's house over a little bit. And at that point, there should be enough room for one other house, like, above. Or I might move my house down and have like a path like between these 2 houses that connects to my house or something. Actually, here's a question. How big is this doorway? Is that 2 spaces or 1 space? That's 1 space, huh. So you'd have to put like a 3-space path probably up to a house. Unless they let you do half spaces for pathing. Not sure if this is the most exciting video actually, as I'm just brainstorming about my town. But yeah, this is part of the New Horizons experience, is where the heck do I put everything in my town? Yeah, moving these houses closer to the beach to make more room above. I also might put a house over here, south of the shops. Glad I caught you. I got a boa blouson that I didn't really need. We're not talking mint condition here, but it'll be fine, Shiki. If you don't want it, just, I don't know, prank Bertha with it or something. I don't know what a blouson is. It's like, is it like a blouse, but not? What's with the boa? Because when I hear boa, I think snake, which isn't a great vibe for an article of clothing, if you ask me. It makes me think of like the weird like snakeskin full body suits in Sonic Forces. Honestly, houses being 2 spaces apart I think makes sense. The shops I feel like don't need to be 2 spaces apart because they're stores, and you know, if we're going by real world logic, you know, these won't need to be as far apart because noise won't be an issue at night. By the way, it's raining. I could probably catch another coelacanth now. I totally might, because I could get it, like, sell it for like 15,000 bells or something ridiculous. Maybe more, I actually don't know. I cannot stop thinking about this furniture I saw in the stream, so I have turned it into a DIY recipe. Now I find myself compelled to share this recipe with others. Do please consider making it. A bird bath, which we already know. Again, I would love the rest of the wooden furniture set, which the game is not giving me. Because of course not. But oh well. Again, like the full wooden table that I could customize, I would really like that. No one has given it to me yet. So let's check Pierce's house. Maybe he'll give it to us if we're lucky. Again, because wooden tables exist, Pierce has one. Yet, I don't know how to get it myself. Hey, welcome to my top secret hideout, Hawkeye. Whoa, now we're talking. I love your worker's jacket. Half the fun of having giant muscles is showing them off. You can't beat activewear for that, Hawkeye. One fun thing I've noticed is your activities in the day dictate how characters talk to you the next day. So for example, yesterday, the day before I had done a ton of fishing, so someone was like, hey, I saw you were doing a lot of fishing yesterday. I might move my house over here, actually. In this little isolated area by the river. You know what? I'm really starting to consider it, actually. I haven't even enough bells to do that. I have 82,000, so that's definitely enough. But yeah, just have my house kind of out away from everyone else's, by the beach. I like having houses by the beach. Chalked up to nostalgia for Wild World, because my first town I put my house, I think near the beach. Did I? I actually don't think I did. Like, really, I don't think I actually did. It just occurred to me. I think I had it near the shops, actually. Okay, so this is for moving other people's houses. We can't move our house until the renovations are done. This is all very complicated, and I feel like... I'm gonna admit, a lot of this feels a little... I know he's one raccoon, or Tanuki, depending on who you ask. And it does give you a reason to keep coming back to the game, I'll admit. But I do feel like this does feel a little bit needlessly complicated, and I wish you could have multiple things in the works at one time. Again, this feels like kind of a minor complaint, probably. But it definitely feels like it would be really nice to be able to, like, not have to worry about a lot of this stuff. Also, we need to actually unlock the drinking fountain because, we actually need it if we want, a full fountain, if I'm not mistaken. Over time, I'll unlock all of these DIY recipes, probably. Again, just need the Nook miles for them. Also, getting tickets is worthwhile again, now that we can go and invite people to move in. I'm not sure when we gain the option to unlock Amiibo. This is pretty. Also, this robot I hear is very popular. Just have a giant Gundam, effectively, or just an army of robots guarding your town. I really, really like the sign. Not sure how useful it would be. Again, I want a lot of street lamps, eventually. I don't like this bench. It looks too... it makes me think of like a popsicle, actually. Clock I want near the town square. See, like, my overall vibe for the town is going to be slightly rustic. I'll get the robot to go with the monster. I want to have kind of a rustic vibe. So, like, wind turbines and solar panels are a little too high-tech for what I want to go for. Lighthouses are cool, though. So yeah, I'll probably get a lighthouse, plop it down. Actually, I can buy that right now. Let's actually do that, why not? We have enough miles. We'll place it down tomorrow. And park clock might come in handy. Again, it looks pretty at least. What else? Again, I do want to unlock all of these over time. Just, you know, over time. I don't need to really rush out and grab all of these at once because, like, manhole covers, not gonna really be that useful. The well is kind of cute. Gives me Stardew Valley vibes. Yeah, street lamps, we can stock up on those. Yeah. Again, at this point, I'm just really... Now that we're getting really close, I think, to being able to, like, customize things fully, I'm really getting the motivation, the drive to really go in and customize everything. Oh, these are easy today for the doubles, capture memory. Actually, that'd be a good way to end off this, session. Again, another 3-part session because there's not a ton to do today. This is a cute outfit. Let's go into our passport, actually. Where would that be? Yeah, we haven't changed our passport photo at all. So let us edit our photo. And we can do emotions now. Like this. So, how do I have them, like, save the emotion? Because that's a very quick emote. Cool, so many filters. You can also whistle to get your character to look in a direction. There we go. Kind of at an angle, but oh well. I want to try again, actually. Can you only have 3 photos at a time? Yeah, see, that's at a weird angle, so I'm gonna try this again. Take photo. Zoom in. Let's see, what angle... Yeah, it feels like it's gonna just kind of be off-center a little bit. You can't really move in small increments, it feels like. So I might do a different emotion, that'd solve some of the problems. As soon as I choose the same one. There we go, that's a little better. Cool, we have finally updated our photo. Comment. I don't know what to do for a comment, so I'm just gonna do this. Just as a placeholder for now. Can we get rid of the comment? We can, so... Wait, we can't, actually, so now I'm stuck with this. Shoot. And for our new title, let's go with, let's go with, something cool, tentative, floaty thing. That's almost tempting. What should we go with? Again, there are so many titles. I have a feeling this is going to be one of those cases where, like, a ton of people are going to have drastically different titles, because of just how many options there are. Let's go with Full-Fledged Resident for now. Not super exciting, but we can think of something later. In any case, I think we're actually gonna call it here for now, and I'm gonna do all of my normal chores and everything off screen this time. We've been playing long enough. So, thank you for watching, and I hope you'll join me next time for day 11 of Animal Crossing New Horizons.